Hello everyone, my name is Sughra Imran and today I'll be talking about an artist named Imran Qureshi. Now let's talk a little bit about his biography. He is a Pakistani artist and is born in 1972 on March 31st in a city named Hyderabad in Pakistan. He's very famous for his traditional Mughal miniature paintings shown over here, and the main themes that we will be talking about throughout this presentation is life, rebirth, and death. He also has presented in many different exhibitions such as the Met and the Thaddeus Ropac Galleria. Now, his lens focuses on ideas related to biology and ecology. Most of his work connects art and science by depicting cycles of growth, decay, and we can say plant life. His use of natural motifs like flowers and leaves, which we will see um, more later on in this presentation, allows him to explore the stages of life. Also, he uses an organic dye named henna, which is widely used in Pakistani culture. And this not only ties his art into natural world, but also to his cultural and roots. Now, the first image that we'll be talking about is called The Other Side Story. This painting symbolizes a globe seen afar and multiple perspectives that one can see from one painting. The second image is called Easy Cutting, and this image shows the impact on nature through painting and our ecologically fragile world that we live in. The third painting is called Threatened, made in 2014, and this painting is a little different as it depicts the violence around him that has occurred in Pakistan. And we can see in this painting there is a missile wrapped with vines around, and this sort of symbolizes the scars that are left on land, even though the conflicts have been resolved. Now, you might be wondering, why is this relevant to today's world? Well, global issues are rising, and Qureshi encourages his viewers to balance nature and our duty in nature in spreading environmental awareness. These paintings also connect Qureshi to his cultural heritage, as henna is very, very important in Pakistan and is used in many traditions. And he talks about the importance of preserving such traditions and practices. He also uses a lot of imagery, as we can see over here in his paintings, and very specific, detailed material choice that we will talk about more later throughout this video, throughout this presentation. Now, connection with today's world. In this painting, we can see that Qureshi uses flowers and nature-based imagery to highlight ecological cycle. This painting is called The Artist in a Garden, and the main theme shown is biodiversity and nature. Now, these themes are extremely relevant in 2025 as there is global concern with biodiversity loss. There have been a lot of issues with climate change lately, and unfortunately a collapse in ecosystem. Qureshi also designed a project called Water Bodies Project due to the water crisis in Lahore, which is another city located in Pakistan. He uses blue PVC water tanks to highlight the harmful environmental and health impacts of storing water in plastic. Now, over here on the left, we can see this is a water bodies project that Qureshi has created. And on the right, he actually crafted broken ceramics on plastic water tanks. And this is a model over here that depicts that. Now, plastic usage along with urban water infrastructure are major issues occurring in 2025. Over here, this is a beautiful red painting which is called The Seeming Endless Path of Memory. And this was shown in a show in Paris. Now, this painting goes back to the violent actions that have occurred in Pakistan. Now, there are many different materials that Qureshi uses to create his artwork. However, the three main materials is henna, which is a organic plant, and he also uses wasli paper, which is handmade paper from recycled cloth and cotton. And gold leaf has also been used a lot in his artwork to emphasize attention and just importance of what he is trying to portray to his viewers. Now, many might think that materials are just there to create artwork. Well, that is right, but materials are also a very big part of his message. Now, you guys might be wondering why I chose Imran Qureshi for my project. No, he is not related to me, but I actually am also from Pakistan, and so a lot of his artwork really does connect with me a little differently and connects and brings me back to my home and my culture. And also, because I'm majoring in biomedical engineering and thinking of minoring in environmental engineering, his lens focuses a lot on that. And so it really has inspired me and intrigued me to continue my passion. And yeah, so over here we can also see on the bottom left, this is another artwork that talks about the violence in Pakistan, and I've actually heard a lot about this, about violent actions through my ancestors and my grandparents, and so this also has connected me a little more with his paintings. Thank you so much, and I hope you all have a great day.